Was die Koalition der Willigen betrifft.
As for the coalition of the willing, I discussed this with the British Prime Minister and the French President immediately after the Berlin meeting in December of last year, that there is such a memorandum of understanding with Ukraine regarding troops in Ukraine. However, I want to make it clear here, so that no misunderstandings arise, we are talking about security guarantees following a ceasefire. There is no one here, not even a single member state in the EU or beyond, who believes that we are now in should go to Ukraine to intervene in the ongoing conflict. We support Ukraine, we do everything to ensure that this war ends, but in this context, we are only talking about military safeguarding of peace, a ceasefire agreement. And the question of which countries can contribute what to this, we are currently discussing it, and with the answer, we are at the beginning and not at the end. I have said from my side, we are prepared to also participate. We are ready to also provide our own security guarantees, including through the Bundeswehr. Initially, however, through appropriate allocation from neighboring countries. How far we can go overall does not depend on me alone. For that, I need a decision by the federal government. It may also require a mandate from the German Bundestag. But again, we are far from that. The sequence must be, first a ceasefire, then security guarantees for Ukraine for a long-term agreement with Russia. And all of this cannot happen without Russia's approval, and we are probably still quite far from that. I am not avoiding the answer. We do not need to pose this question at the moment, and therefore we do not need to answer it. It will come to us at the moment, when there is a ceasefire, and that is priority number one. And if there is a ceasefire, then the very first task is to secure this ceasefire with a strong Ukrainian army. This must never be out of the must never lose sight that the Ukrainian army's primary task is to secure an appropriate ceasefire within its own territory. How far we support this with security guarantees within the country and outside of Ukraine is a question, about which we are having intense discussions within this coalition of the willing. And we have achieved, as a result of last Tuesday's meeting, that the Americans are ready to participate bindingly in these security guarantees. How they will be structured is a matter of many further agreements that we have to make. Again, we are 35 states in this coalition of the willing, and 27 participated in person last Tuesday. This is a very strong signal of this solidarity and this joint commitment. Been our task. And I have just said it, I will gladly repeat it once more, we currently have no reason to seek a mandate from the German Bundestag. I want us to come to an agreement on this within the coalition, which path we are willing to take, if necessary. We will also make this very transparent. And above all, there is one answer. We want to do everything to preserve peace and freedom in Europe.